I'm bouncing off the road, I'm in a modem with the modem, chain it tune. Hop out my big body form, chain with the tune.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Denver Nuggets at Pepsi Center. Well, for Denver, they've gotten the job done in every way possible this season. They're sitting pretty with the best record in the league, East or West. And no longer a secret weapon, Nikola Jokic. Kenny, for those who love great passing, he's something special to watch.
Yes, he is. Best playmaking big man at the 5 spot, period. I'm going to go out there. Playmaking. Surprises even his teammates with his passes at times.
Also, Kenny, dangerous shooter. Sees the game at a different level.
Yeah, he's good. No Jokic. No Jokic.
No Jokic.
It's like no
Get
joke.
it? No joke, no Jokic. Stock brokerage. He kills himself.
Let's meet the visiting team, Los Angeles Lakers. At shooting guard, Shaquille O'Neal. At center, JaVale McGee. At the other guard position, Lonzo Ball. At small forward, Brandon Ingram. At the other forward position, LeBron James. The head coach of the visiting team is Luke Walton.
Everybody on your feet, nobody sitting in your seats. Your Denver Nuggets.
At the shooting guard position, at 6'3" number 14, Gary Harris. Starting at the other guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 27, Jamal Murray. Starting at power forward, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 84, Sebastian Lowry. The big man, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 15, Nikola Jokic. The other forward, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 30, Chris Jennings. The head coach for your home team is Mike Malone. Once again, your Denver Nuggets.
It's a Western Conference matchup as the Los Angeles Lakers come into town in this game. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And a one-game homestand for Denver as the Nuggets will try to recharge their batteries on their home court. They put it all together over the course of their last 7 games. They've only had 1 loss over that span.
And I think for Denver, here's a team that some people doubted coming into the season. Obviously heard all the chatter, banded together, and now they've strung together some great wins.
And you know what? They've been on fire to start the year, so they deserve a lot of credit. We'll see if they can continue to rack up the wins going forward.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So the Lakers 5 right now. The forwards are Ingram and LeBron. Lonzo Ball out there with Shake and Bake, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low. Now here's Ball. James in the post. He's covered by Murray. The shot's good from LeBron. James has got the opening bucket of the night here for Los Angeles. And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron? One of the best to ever play the game.
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the miss by Jamal Murray. Stolen by McGee. Kicks it out to James. Pass the ball. The feed to McGee. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
2 points. That one goes.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
Here's Ball after the Nuggets pick up 2. Pass to Shake and Bake. Ring shot on the way. Nice jump shot. Good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Murray against Ball. Lobs it up for Lowry. Jokic passes to Lowry. And the dunk by Lowry.
Jokic doing a nice job consistently finding the open man.
Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Mike Malone.
Right, Kevin. When he talked about this game plan, he said the other team is just too fast to make this an up-and-down battle. He said if this is a half-court game, we win. And if it's a fast-break game, they win. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting calls, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very... Talk about bringing the heat, the thunder, and the lightning on that pound.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
LeBron kicks the ball. Back to LeBron. 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, last year the Nuggets, really incredible offensive production. Top 10 in points and assists, and had the 6th best offensive rating in the league.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, hopefully it's not from lack of effort on his part. But his free throw shooting, compared to what he did last year, has been terrible.
That one is off. And Clark, talking about the Nuggets, this is a roster that's built to put up points.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game, Kevin. I mean, we love talking defense and this other stuff, but the game is about putting the ball in the basket. And when you've got shooters and a bunch of them who share the ball, that's a fun team to watch.
And he sinks the second.
And really, even at this stage of his career, James just seems ageless. He continues to dominate night in and night out.
Jennings looking around. Here's Lowry from down in the low post. It goes.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Lowry against LeBron. Kicks to Ingram. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Ingram's got his first 2 points of the night.
Nice touch from Ingram on the jumper. No way anybody can stop that from going down.
Murray outside. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. Ingram with the steal. Pass break, the Lakers. James with the ball, and that one is good. LeBron's got his second bucket of the night.
And you got to get out in front of James in transition. When you don't, he will punish you with that speed.
Jokic kicks to Jennings. Fader on the way, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Jennings has got 6.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
LeBron against Lowry. James looking it over. 4 on the shot clock. Here's shake and bake. The shot, no good. And Denver the other way now. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
A huge margin of victory for them when these two teams squared off last, and they got scoring from up and down their lineup.
Yeah, the reserves, the guys coming off the bench, Greg, made their presence felt. And, of course, with their big lead, they were able to give the bench a lot of run.
He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Yeah, those shots are taken totally in rhythm, high percentage quality shots, and really getting whatever he wants.
Jokic against James. Wide open look here for Murray, and Denver again with the bucket.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Yeah, these teams evenly matched, Greg, trading hits and refusing to give up any advantage.
There's shake and bake, guarded by Harris. Jennings with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
You know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
James up top while recovering. Jennings against Ingram. Rebound by the Nuggets.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Floor spacing is such an important element of the game now, Clark, and I know you have a list of guys who you think can stretch it the most in the game now.
Yeah, you start with Steph Curry. I mean, clearly, his shot-making ability from anywhere in the building is unlike most any other in the league. Damian Lillard has similar type range. Jamal Crawford would come to mind, but Steph Curry's at the head of that list for me.
Here's Rondo. There's the pass to Stevenson. Three-pointer on the way. Buries it from three-point range. Stevenson's got it all tied up now for the Lakers. The Nuggets have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Jennings can't get it to go. Stevenson passes to Kuzma. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. And it's a three-point Laker lead.
A reliable stretch four. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his three-point shooting.
Jennings with the bucket.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Rondo scanning the floor. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
It's underrated, but Rondo possesses terrific strength. Even when you get the contact, he has a way of being able to create and finish shots.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Martin's checked in for the kid. The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
Inside. Stevenson against Barton. 13 feet away. That one a little long.
And the defense that time was late. And you got to feel fortunate he didn't put that one away.
Pass to Morris. Back to Barton. Just 5 to shoot. Good D by Stevenson. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And Lance Stevenson, man, I could say a ton about this guy, but he is a player who thrives in chaos. Broken plays, odd situations. Those are where Lance is at his best. I mean, he likes to play as a freestyler, and he excels in that capacity.
And he can't get the first one.
When Lance Stevenson is focused, he's very dangerous, has a ton of talent, good, strong physical body, athletic, versatile. He does a lot of good things out there.
Good on the second free throw. The Nuggets trail. Morris outside. Barton wide open. He fires. And again, Denver with the triple. And with Lance Stevenson, sometimes he'll pull off an improvised play, Clark, that just drops your jaw.
Yeah, he's one of the most instinctive players I've ever seen. I mean, he does do some things that that cause you to pull your hair out if you have any. But this guy is competitive, great size. And he ignites a team because he can do a lot of things to help you win.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
To the paint, Kuzma nails the baby hook. Kuzma's got his second basket of the night.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
And Plumlee kicks to Millsap. Back to Plumlee. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist. Plumlee's got his first 2 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Stevenson drives in, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. Here's Hart. Barton defending. Clock at 4. Hart the pass to Caldwell Pope. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Denver. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And checking out the Lakers, 3.5 back.
And I think for Denver, here's a team that some people doubted coming into the season. Obviously heard all the chatter, banded together, and now they've strung together some great wins.
And you know what? They've been on fire to start the year, so they deserve a lot of credit. We'll see if they can continue to rack up the wins going forward.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
So quick on these drives, as quick as a hiccup. Can't let him, Caldwell Pope, get into the lane like this.
Pass to Plumlee. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here we go. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Yeah, rising up well to finish off the dunk with power. Tremendous athleticism by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, KCP.
Here's Millsap. Buries it down low. And the Nuggets lead by 1. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
For 3, Caldwell-Pope. Beasley with the rebound. Denver's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. He kicks it to Barton. With the teardrop, and the layup is good. And now it's a 3-point Nugget lead.
Very reliable scoring close to the basket. Barton, somebody you have to defend at all times.
Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Barton and Millsap at the small and power forward spots. Beasley is out there with Morris, and it's Plumlee in at the center position. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Rondo finds Chandler. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against Orlando. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Barton, no luck.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you've got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
Beasley up top. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Barton outside. Pass to Millsap. Plumlee trying to break loose. Millsap misses.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown. That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game." He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Now Rondo. Down low, Chandler. And Chandler throws it down.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Now, here is Morris. He had 10 points in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Millsap has the open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Millsap's got 7 points in the game.
Always got to patrol the three-point line. When you don't, you suffer the consequences.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They come into this one, outplayed the Magic last game.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And, you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in a real zone.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And then for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee's checked in for Chandler. LeBron comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
Paul's such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Ball against Murray. Lobs it up for Lowry. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's James. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. James has got the game tied up here for the Lakers. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Lowry kicks to Harris. And there's the pass to Jennings. That three off the mark. Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And the Denver Nuggets, this is a team, Clark, that's slowly building for the future.
46 wins last season, Kevin. The most they've had in 5 years, coming up just 6 points short of making the playoffs. This is a team that's hungry, and they're starting to believe in themselves, too.
Jacks up a three, but they'll get another chance. For three, Murray. Jokic passes to Lowry. And the dunk by Lowry.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
James kicks to McGee. Just 5 to shoot. Back to LeBron. The shot's good. James has got 9.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Murray, the pass to Lowry. There's Jennings with the three. Connects from three-point range. He's got 12.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
LeBron outside. Ball against Murray. Ball kicks to McGee. James left side. Over Jennings. Rejected by Jennings. Harris looking it over. To the middle. Pass to Jokic. Outside Jennings. No good on the three.
You know, this just hasn't been his quarter. I mean, he doesn't seem to be comfortable at all, particularly shooting. I mean, he knows he's struggling right now. And, you know, he's yet to hit another three after nailing one in the first, but I don't think that's going to stop him from shooting.
And it's Murray penetrating. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, he was the 6th pick in the draft not too long ago, Jamal Murray, and started slowly, which can happen for a lot of young guys. Shooting percentages were down, turnovers up, but everybody knew he could still shoot.
Free throw good, Murray. And Clark discussing Murray, this is a guy with truly deep range.
Yeah, in the gym range, Kevin, and his shooting motion stays consistent no matter where he shoots the ball from. I think his best trait, shooting the ball, is one that every team craves.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Shake and Bake subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And so Murray nails both of them.
Solid trip from the line right there. Knocked him down, and it was easy.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And early in the season, many coaches, Clark, still experimenting with rotations. Who plays when and where. And how long has it been in your experience to have that established on a team?
Well, it varies from team to team. There are a number of factors. One, the coach. Has he been there a while? Does he have an established style of play and system? 2, what's your roster like? How healthy are you? What's the mix and makeup of your team? So it could vary, but typically you'd like to have it not prolong itself into the regular season. You hope that a few weeks of training camp, and then by the time you get a month of the season under your belt, that you're pretty anchored into who you are and how you're going to try to play.
Good outline. And here's Jennings outside. Offensive rebound. He gets that one. Murray's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nuggets.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
McGee's shot is off. The Nuggets leading by 5. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
You can tell Gary Harris is thinking of firing that shot even as the pass is coming his way.
James against Lowry. James outside. Rejected by Jennings. In the corner, Murray with it. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. These are the top distributors of the basketball for the last 10 games as shown on the 2K leaderboard. 4th, Nikola Jokic.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Here's James. A 35-point game for him in the win against Orlando. Jennings against Ingram. Shoots over Jennings. No good off the back of the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Harris outside. That one doesn't go. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. 2 points. That one goes. 12 points for the Beast. Lakers trail by 9. And here is James. 9 points in the game so far. And he banks in the layup. LeBron's got 11 points.
And you got to stay in front of James. Effective at getting around the defense when he's driving.
Jokic kicks to Jennings. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Harris outside. 5 on the clock. And the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for him.
Maintaining his balance all the way through. Harris, tough to stop, even on these physical finishes.
It's LeBron with the drive and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, we're over a year now into the Magic era of the Lakers front office, and Magic showed no hesitation shaking things up with trades, and I think he also did a solid job in the draft as well.
Free throw drops for James. In this Lakers front office, I think almost every fan, Clark, would be pleased with the job they've done.
I agree. I mean, they didn't have a ton to work with and made the right moves. I mean, yeah, there were a couple of bumps along the way, but still ended up landing some outstanding free agents.
Denver making a switch here. Millsap's checked in. And both free throws good for James. Here's Murray. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. To the inside. Pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, an area worthy of further development for Murray is keeping his teammates involved.
Ingram against Jennings. Now here's Ingram. He's tightly guarded. Good defense by Jokic.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Millsap inside. He's guarded by Stevenson. Millsap finds Harris. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Tell you, that is not what they want. A contested jump shot, the defense right on him. You need to get a better shot than that.
Passes it to McGee. There's shake and bake. Jokic defending. Second chance shot. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Murray surveying the D. Jokic against James. They get it again. Jokic passes to Millsap. McGee with the block, and he gets it back. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Murray outside. Stolen by Stevenson. James outside. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Stevenson.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Murray kicks to Jokic over LeBron. Jokic, no good. LA's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Poked loose. Jokic with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. It's back to Jennings. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Jumps up, and James throws it down.
How about that endless wingspan of Ingram? I mean, really causing the opposition a lot of problems.
52 seconds left in the first half of the game. James against Jokic. Jennings wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Stevenson kicks to McGee. Millsap against James. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Well, I liked the first quarter he had. I mean, and I'm loving the second quarter even more. Playing with a lot of momentum right now.
Jokic with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Jokic against LeBron. Good D by James. On the wing, Stevenson. Kicks it to McGee. With 2 seconds left, Jokic with the steal. And we finished one half of basketball. Denver on top. They're up by 6. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Diesel and the Jet. Welcome to the halftime show on 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. For the Nuggets, Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, they're putting bodies on people. If you just look at the rebounding numbers, you can tell that they've been putting their body on and being more physical than the other team. Now, that fact looms large on both sides, and that's going to be the difference in the second half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, the reserves came in and played like starters. Gave them some big points off the bench. It'll be no surprise to see them get more minutes in the second half. They definitely deserve it. Though sometimes when you get more minutes, you get exposed. We shall see.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
We We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, I liked how they took the initiative. They were really locked into what they wanted, not letting the defense dictate their shot selection.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. So the Lakers 5 right now. The 4 and 5 are the athletic duo of LeBron and McGee. Lonzo Ball out there with shake and bake, and it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. To the paint, deflects the pass. Here's McGee. And it's Denver with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And the Denver Nuggets, you look at their improvement last year, Clark, especially on their home court.
Yeah, you know, they owned the NBA's 4th best home record last season, Kevin. Went 31-10, and, you know, some of it obviously is the altitude, but also when you've got younger players, they play better at home because they're not quite emotionally mature enough to be consistent on the road yet.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. In NBA history, only a handful of rookies have averaged 20 points and 10 rebounds. And Clark, you were one of them.
Yeah, it's a point of pride for me. Obviously wasn't able to be part of a playoff team in the short time I played, but did distinguish myself individually for the short time I played. And that's fairly select company when you talk 2010 guys as rookies. And that's a pretty impressive list to be on. Actually, one of my peers, Terry Cummins, is also part of that first-year 2010 group.
You talk about names: Wilt Chamberlain, Lou Alcindor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Hakeem, Tim Duncan, Bird, Shaq. I mean, what great names.
Yeah, some phenomenal names, no doubt about it. Glad to be on that roll call list.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players, and the front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Lowry at the elbow. Here's Jennings, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. And that one falls for Jennings. Lakers last season hoped to compete, but that wasn't the case, Clark, as we saw. They'll look to do better this season.
Well, you look at last season, end of the year, 11th in the West, learned about the direction they'll grow as a team, and played at a very high pace, and I can expect Showtime to be back in full swing this season and in the coming seasons.
Buries the long-range jumper. Shake and Bake's got 13 points.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. James against Lowry. James with it. He's got 17. Over Jennings. 4 on the clock. Here's Shake and Bake for the tie. LeBron kicks the ball. For three, Ingram. Jennings with the rebound.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Patrolling the perimeter well and didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A-plus defense.
Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
For Denver, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Plumlee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Martin comes in for the Kid. And then for the Lakers, Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Josh Hart comes in for Shake and Bake. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Ball. Free throw good, Murray.
And Murray has a full package. I mean, he's a deadly shooter and a surprisingly good penetrator, too. A terrific guard.
Lowry against LeBron. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Kuzma's got it all tied up now for the Lakers. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Murray the pass to Beasley. The Nuggets with another miss. The Lakers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Rondo's shot is off. Nuggets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Martin surveying the floor. Lobs it up for Lowry. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
And here's Rondo. He kicks to James. From the corner, Denver grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. Here's Plumlee. Again, the Nuggets score.
Kevin, that's beautiful. With the guy all over him, the fadeaway was about the only option he had, and he cashed in on it.
LeBron against Lowry. There's the pass to Hart. And Caldwell Pope now atop the key. Pass to James. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Martin defending.
I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Denver in the lead. Beasley finds Lowry. Murray for 3. Hands it from downtown. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
LeBron outside. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Guys, when LeBron is scoring like this, as a defender, it's hard not to throw up your arms and say, I give up. Just so hard to slow him down.
Down low, the kick out to Barton. Murray, the pass to Lowry. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from LeBron. Pass to Hart. Back to James. For the tie. Hits it from three-point range. James has got 24.
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rise up with confidence from deep. That's a part of his game that he continues to improve on, and it's actually become quite efficient.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. they've got to tighten it up.
A different look for Denver. Paul Millsap's checked in for the Beast, and Morris subbed in for Murray. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Stevenson's checked in. Barton kicks to Plumlee. Over James. Plumlee, no luck.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Look at Mason Plumlee. He's a throwback big in my mind. You're not going to see him stretch the floor. That's not what he does. He has a hard time from the free throw line, certainly, but his size, effort, activity, really valuable to this team.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
He gets it in there. And talking about Plumlee, what he gives you often fails to show up on the stat sheet.
Well, you know, the thing I like about him is his hustle. He makes those extra possession plays, those activity plays. He's tough, doesn't need the ball to be effective, and the other thing he does better than most big guys in the league is run the floor.
And it's in there. That's now 8 points for Lance Stephenson.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. The kid, he's checked in for Will Barton. To the paint, reverses, and it's Millsap laying it in. Millsap's got the game tied up here for Denver.
And, you know, this is where Millsap excels. I mean, a great interior scorer. He has the size and touch to pulverize defense.
Here's Hart, and the shot goes in.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Boy, like his intensity, Greg. He's not afraid to take it straight to the rack on the bigger defender. Right at it.
Morris kicks to Millsap. Kuzma against Beasley. Shot clock at 5, and it's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart for LeBron.
Well, this is what you wanted to see from him. I mean, he's not settling for anything and is going right at the defender, taking the ball to the rim whenever he can. And the attitude he's had on offense is keeping his team flying around as his energy is contagious out there right now.
Plumlee with the steal. Morris into the lane. And here's Jennings outside. And again, Denver with the triple. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Rondo passes to Kuzma. Rondo against Morris. 6 to shoot. On the wing, James. Millsap covering. No good with the wing jumper. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Beasley. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. Beasley's got 6.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Hart. He's guarded by Jennings. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
Millsap finds Plumlee. Beasley outside. A three-pointer off the mark. LA's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Hart. Passes to Kuzma. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And And no doubt that the steal of the 2017 draft was Kyle Kuzma, taken 27th overall.
Hey, people get all hung up about where guys are drafted and how they end up playing either below or above their draft position. Hey, this thing is more art than science. We've seen it for decades. Guys fall, guys rise, and then production isn't commensurate with where they were drafted. Hey, more art than science. And Kuzma is a big-time baller. He just happened to be drafted later than he should have been.
That free throw missing.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jokic comes in for Plumlee, and Harris subbed in for Beasley. And then for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee's checked in for LeBron. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart, and Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
This Denver Nuggets team was really superb offensively. 6th in the league in points, and they did it with a fun style to watch.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
A moment now to see the numbers for McGee. 11th in blocks. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And trying to muscle up shots against him is tough. His body type makes it supremely difficult. Just a dominant rim protector all season. And watching the Nuggets last year, really one of the most entertaining teams in the league.
Well, the faster pace, I think, a big part of that, Kevin, especially around mid-year when they really committed to playing faster. They've got a lot of young, exciting players, which leads to exciting plays, and that's really what the fans like to see.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Ball against Morris. Kuzma kicks the ball. Back to Kuzma. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Denver. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Shake and Bake's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 3-point lead. Now Jennings. He's got 21. The Nuggets with another miss. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Nuggets lead by 3. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, we're back in a moment. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Nuggets leading by 3. Murray and Harris, the guards. Inside, it's the talented pair of Millsap and Jokic, and it's Jennings in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Lets the 3 fly, drains the 3-pointer. Jennings has got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Nuggets. The pass to Shaken. Kuzma, all sorts of time, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Harris kicks to Jennings. Out to Harris. Outside Millsap. Just 5 on the clock, and it's off from 3-point range.
He's still looking for his first 3-pointer of the second half. after making just one in the first.
Pass to Shake and Bake. Out left to the wing. Ball, the pass to Shake and Bake. Hook shot on the way. Yep, that one goes in there. Kuzma's got 4 points this quarter.
Even when Kuzma's defended well, he's still great at maintaining his composure and getting to the basket.
Outside Jennings. Puts it up from 12, and he hits the jump shot. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Greg, both of these teams completely aligned, in sync right now. I mean, they are torching the Nets late in this ball game.
Here's Ingram. A beautiful reverse layup.
Gotta like seeing Ingram get going down underneath the rim. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Jokic kicks to Harris. Outside Jennings. Fires for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Monday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors.
And that matchup against the Hornets, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Ingram wide open, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
And Murray, here we go. Here's Jokic. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Persistence pays, and Jokic not giving up on the play, doing a nice job pursuing the basketball there.
Ball with it, out guarded by Murray. Here's Ingram, and that one goes long. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Jennings with the bucket.
And, you know, that vision from the 6'10" center, very impressive. Jokic is a wizard as a passer.
Ball against Murray. To the middle. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here we go. Fast break. Jennings has got it. He feeds it to Millsap. Kicks it out to Jennings. Denver keeping it alive. A new 24. Murray for 3. Here's Millsap. And finally, that one's good. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
And, you know, rebounding is about knowing where the ball is going as well as pursuing it. And I like seeing him hit the offensive glass and go right back up with it.
Now, here's Ball. Clock at 6. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Millsap. Denver leading by 5. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Jokic has such nice instincts for a big guy. Knows exactly when to shoot off the catch.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Denver making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. James is checked in. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He does not think they're giving him everything. He said they've been faster to us all night. Loose balls, rebounds, everything. We got to wake up. It's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We've got to seize this game. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And at 6'9", with that wingspan of his, Ingram is constantly prowling for these dunks. He's an incredible athlete who finishes with ease near the hoop. Well, I tell you what, they've got to be fuming. I mean, they were way too late in contesting that layup.
Murray against Ball. On the wing, James. Passes it to Shaken. From deep three-point range. Unable to get that one. And Denver the other way now to the middle. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jennings.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Lakers trail by 7. There's Shake and Bake. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This Laker team led by LeBron didn't need a lot of time to adjust to one another. Greg, a great start to the season for them.
You would think with all the youth and the vets, they would need some time to gel. Team has got off to a hot start, though, and their focus has been terrific. Not a surprise LeBron has everyone falling in line.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both. Here's Murray. Outside Lowry. At the elbow. Jokic. Back to Lowry. And Lowry throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
LeBron against Lowry. LeBron dishes to McGee. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Murray, the pass to Harris. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Outside Jennings. Takes the three. Ball with the rebound. Lakers trail by 5. LeBron James on the wing. The pass to Shaken. Shot clock at 6. Nailed from three-point land.
Great players like LeBron draw so much attention defensively. Really opens up the passing lanes for him.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Shot from the wing, and it's Murray, that time on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 8th assist here tonight.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
And here is LeBron. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Jokic with the steal. Out to the right wing. For 3, Murray. The Lakers with the rebound. James has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And stolen by Jennings. And there's the call on James. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Denver leading by 4. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. James checked in for the Lakers. Ingram against Jennings. Right side Lowry. Murray right side. Over LeBron. Misses off the right iron. Lakers trail by 4. There's Shake and Bake. Inside. Here's McGee. Great pass to set up the lay-in. McGee's got 4 this quarter.
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
And, Greg, you know that's never a bad idea to be the aggressor. I mean, what a ball game we've got going on here, guys.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 4. To the inside, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And Murray, here we go. To the middle. Pass the ball. Out to Ingram. Here's Shake and Bake, guarded by Harris. Here's Shake and Bake, and it's all evened up. Shake and Bake's got 20 points.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
Well, they don't have anybody to blame but themselves. Got to prevent them from getting good looks this late in the ball game. You got to come up with stops.
They retain possession. Murray against Ball. Jokic passes to Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Ball with it. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
On the wing, James. Back to Ball. Looking for McGee. He gets it there.
A pass-first point guard, Lonzo Ball, is very consistent at looking to get his teammates involved.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
The Lakers in the lead. James outside. Back to Ball. Over Murray. Ball no good. 55 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Inside. Here's Jokic. Money. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
Lowry against LeBron. Seconds left in the 4th quarter. Sinks it.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
Denver calls timeout. They trail by 2. 30 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Guys, your thoughts?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The Lakers making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Jennings finds Jokic. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
And the Lakers call time here. James checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Ball against Murray. Now Ball. On the wing, James.
And you know James is deadly coming coming off that pick and roll. But defensively, what do you take away?
And so Mike Malone calls a timeout. Guys, what do you think?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim, a tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
So it's the Lakers who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. The spotlight's on you all the time. How do you kind of put that to the side and deliver the kind of performance you did tonight?
I just wanted to try to lead my team the best way I could. Whatever I needed to do out on the floor, I tried to be there for them tonight. And, I'm glad we was able to get this win.
Thanks very much, LeBron. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.